What's up, Universal Fight League fans? You know who it is. Bill Gibbons coming back at you with another vlog. Today, I want to address another rumor that's starting to get spreaded around about Frank Dux. How many of you guys remember the movie Enter the Dragon? Do you guys remember the guy with the scar on his face? His name is Robert Wall. Well, I guess he must have some kind of book coming out, or him and this dude, Gary Lee, are trying to sell tickets to a museum that doesn't exist. So now they're making up another rumor about Frank Dux, like I said, who I now consider my friend. I had somebody call me yesterday. I'm not going to disclose his name because I'm not going to put him out there as a liar because he heard it from somebody and spread the news to me. Well, the rumor that they're trying to spread is Robert Wall has put up the $4 million to fight Frank Dux. And now, because he's trying to sell a book, he's going to go around saying that Frank Dux has declined his offer. I'm here to let you know I've personally spoken to Frank Dux, who I now consider a friend of mine. And he personally told me that he would have to go through his agent, and there's been no offer made. Because even though Mr. Robert Wall is 80 years old, who's going to turn down $4 million? Okay, he said he would feel bad beating the guy up for $4 million, but the only problem is there was no $4 million. He is straight up, flat out, making it up to have something to say against Frank Dux to create a controversy so he can sell his book. And now, after becoming friends with Mr. Dux, and I'm actually seeing these people flat out lie against him to sell whatever it is they're trying to sell. There's a lot of people out there right now that have made a big fortune on just trying to discredit Mr. Dux. You know what I mean? And I think that's crazy. How are you going to make your living trying to prove somebody else to be the liar when in fact you are the liar? I have a completely different perspective on Mr. Dux, getting to know him and then seeing these things firsthand. Well, the basis of this video, I want to put all those rumors to rest right now. He did not make no offer. There is no money on the table, and Mr. Dux' agent has not been contacted at all. Mr. Robert Wall is a liar. And Frank Dux also told me he thinks Gary Lee is involved in this false rumor, trying to spread it, because apparently he's trying to sell tickets to a museum that doesn't exist. And he's trying to spread this rumor against Frank Dux, another rumor against Frank Dux, to try to sell whatever he's selling. And then we got Mr. Robert Wall, who's 80 years old, and he's trying to make some money. So now he's also in on this rumor, this lie, and so he could sell his book. And another thing, I ran a make on Mr. Wall, and it turns out Mr. Wall's a known criminal, because after Enter the Dragon, I guess he got in some real estate scandal and was charged with some kind of real estate fraud and retail fraud. I haven't looked too much into that case, but yeah, it's public record. He's a known criminal, and now he's 80 years old, doesn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Now he's got to make up another rumor against Frank Dux just so he can try to make himself some money. So, I mean, that's crazy to me, and I'm really believing Mr. Dux. I think he's got a bad rap, because you guys can call him fake all you want to, but, I mean, Bloodsport, he choreographed every scene. How do you choreograph all them fight scenes if you don't know how to fight? You know, he also did Lionheart. He did Only the Strong. You know what I mean? And he sued Van Damme over the movie Quest because he was supposed to choreograph it. He didn't get to, and then they screwed him out of that, and then they changed it all up, and I believe it was almost in a way to try to discredit Mr. Dux, because everybody else wants their fame and they didn't do anything to earn it, so they try to discredit Mr. Dukes' accomplishments to back up their lies. And like I said, I feel as though I've made friends with Mr. Dukes, and he is getting a bad rap. Now, there's another controversy going on that I'm not going to speak on until I have further information. Everybody's saying that he threatened this Donna lady. I mean, she seems like a nice lady. I am friends with her on Facebook, but I haven't talked to her yet, so I'm not going to speak on that until I talk to her. But, you know, I mean, I've seen it, and I know what it's like, because here I am, 5'3", cross-sided, but you still want to be me. And I've had a lot of people lie on me and say I'm this, say I'm that, or say I've claimed this and say I've claimed that. And it's all lies. I've never claimed to be anything to what I am. I've claimed that I got a first-degree black belt in Tung Sudo, and that I love martial arts with all my heart, and that's why I've created this channel. You know, and then now people are trying to discredit my channel and come off with spin-off channels. You know, I mean, basically the same thing's happening to me that's happening to him. It's just happening to him on a much larger scale. So I feel like he's getting a bad rap on a lot of this. You know, now, and like I said, he talked to me, he says I'm officially part of the team. But one thing I want everybody to know right now is I am still staying neutral. You know, because you got William Aguirre, you got Frank Dukes, both saying that they're owners of the Black Dragon Fighting Society. Now, I have respect for both men. You know what I mean? I'm friends with Mr. Aguirre and I'm friends with Mr. Dukes, because you know what I mean? And from my perspective, Mr. Dukes is a very nice man. I mean, come on, dude, he doesn't know me from Adam, and he has taken the time out to talk to me. And he also said he watches the channel, and you know, he likes the direction I'm going. He likes my views, and I mean, I'm proud of that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I mean, I know I haven't had a fight in a year because I got screwed over in the beginning, and now I've had to start over from scratch. And I wasn't going to just stop uploading vlogs, you know, because I do have a channel. I'm trying to keep it going. So now I've talked to Mr. Dukes. I'm going to be going out to Nevada. I'm going to be hanging out with Mr. Dukes. I'm still going to go out to Boston. I'm going to hang out with Mr. Aguirre too, because I want you guys to hear both sides of the story. I do. And I see where Mr. William Aguirre is coming from, and I also see where Mr. Dukes is coming from. So, I mean, and my goal is to bring peace among everyone and bring true honor and dignity back to the Black Dragon Fighting Society. Because one thing that is true, that is not a lie, is there's a lot of history in the Black Dragon Fighting Society. And John Keenan, a.k.a. Count Dante, is real. Nobody can call him fake. The dojo wars are real. It went to court. He really did challenge Muhammad. He was knocking on Muhammad Ali's door like last fight. I mean, he was gangster for real. But anyway, the base of this video is I want to put all the rumors to rest that Mr. Robert Wall has put up $4 million to fight Frank Dukes. It's a lie. He's put up nothing, and he's trying to sell whatever he's trying to sell. So he's making up this story to bash Frank Dukes, to put some hype behind his book in his fake museum that he's trying to sell. It's all a lie. Do not believe it. And seeing these lies come out against him that I know are lies is what's changing my opinion over this whole controversy. So that's my update today with the Black Dragon Fighting Society. And me and Mr. Dukes got plans. And I also want to give a shout out to Johnny Hunter. What's going on, brother? Thanks for your support. I mean, we're building a team right now, and we're going to take over the world. Universal Fight League, you're going to see the big limelights, shining lights. So I want to give a shout out to the IFAA. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Dukes. Thank you for becoming my friend. I can't wait for me to go out to Nevada and us hang out. You guys are going to be seeing Mr. Frank Dukes on my channel. I guarantee it. And you guys are also going to be seeing William Aguirre on this channel because, like I said, I'm not going to make decisions and say who's right, who's wrong. I'm going to leave that up to the audience. I just want the truth to be out there. And if I see people lying on Mr. Aguirre, I'm going to put it out there. And right now, the only person I absolutely see getting straight up lied on so somebody else could line their pockets is Mr. Dukes. And as far as this Pink Man guy, I've already been working on getting his video shut down because how are you going to make a whole documentary on somebody based on your opinion? So, and like I said, and the reason I'm fighting for this so hard is because I love the history and the story behind the Black Dragon Fighting Society, and I'm very proud to say that I can be a part of the Black Dragon Fighting Society. Mr. Dukes told me yesterday, and his wife when I was talking to him, I'm sorry, I would give you, but I keep forgetting your name, ma'am. So the next time we talk, I got to make sure that I get your name, Mrs. Dukes, because I can't remember your first name. Very nice lady, very informative, and she's got compelling evidence. Absolute compelling evidence that everything that everybody's saying about Mr. Dukes is a lie. She's an investigative reporter and a very good one. And like I said, we're going to present the evidence. Like I said, all I want to do is put the truth out there and let you guys decide. But Mr. Frank Dukes is my friend. Mr. William Aguirre is my friend. But I don't think the three of us are going to be sitting down anytime soon. I would love to get Mr. Dukes and Mr. Aguirre in front of each other and to be able to settle their differences like gentlemen. But like I said, I'll let you guys hear both sides. And who do you guys think is the one lying? I'm not gonna go into what their beef is because that's a whole nother story. It's just that, and I don't want anybody saying I'm not playing both sides. I'm friends on both sides, and I'm the middleman just giving it to you guys because I think it's awesome and it's great content. It's a great story, and I'm going to implement this into my fights because, like I said, I want to bring honor and dignity back to the Black Dragon Fighting Society. So again, I will say it over and over again, Mr. Robert Wall, you're a liar. You didn't put nothing down to fight Frank Dukes, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You're 80 years old, still making up lies about people so you can sell your book. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's all a lie. Don't believe it. Frank Dukes is definitely the right one in this rumor going on right now. Frank Dukes is the victim in it, and it's bullcrap. So that's why I'm exposing you, Mr. Robert Wall, in this video. And if you don't like it, so what? I don't care, because you're lying, and you know you're lying, Mr. Wall. So go back, sit in your house, and think of a new way to rip somebody else off, because I just exposed you. Until the next vlog, I love you, peace.